Hello everyone, I am Julia Austin, the Violence Prevention Coordinator and Advocate for Hands of Hope Resource Center in Todd and Morrison County. You can find us on our social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, our blog, and YouTube to connect with us. All can be found simply by searching Hands of Hope Resource Center or going to the description below to find the links. You can also find us at our website, handsofhope.net. We are going to now jump right into our topic for the day, which is 7 signs of gaslighting. We are first going to discuss what is gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where a person makes you doubt yourself or question your account of an incident. Gaslighting can come from a romantic partner, a boss, a friend, or anyone for that matter. It is done to gain power over you and avoid responsibility for the abuse that is being inflicted on you. Gaslighting is incredibly harmful because it makes you question your own sanity. This can lead to anxiety, depression, and even trigger nervous breakdowns. Here are a few signs to help you tell if you or someone you know is experiencing this form of emotional abuse. The first sign is you question if your feelings are justified. After an argument with your partner, you wonder if you are the one being too sensitive or dramatic. Your partner dismisses your feelings, making you feel like they aren't warranted or like you can't keep your emotions in check. They might tell you something like, "You're just overreacting," or "Stop making everything such a big deal." The second sign is you second guess your recollection of past events. You're told by your partner that it never happened or that you're misremembering the details. For some reason, your partner's interpretation of an event does not match yours, and it's making you question just how reliable your own memory is, or how justified your reaction actually is. They might tell you something like you have a selective memory, or claim that you're changing the story and making things up to make your own benefit. The third sign is you find yourself apologizing. You start apologizing unnecessarily to your partner or other people even if you did nothing wrong. After an argument or confrontation, you actually start believing that you might be at fault. The fourth sign is you make excuses for your partner. Your friends and families aren't the biggest fans of your partner, and so you feel that you need to defend them. You start keeping certain details about your relationship to yourself and hiding things about your partner from the important people in your life. You know your partner's behaviors would be seen as unacceptable, as you are ashamed to expose the dynamics of your relationship. The fifth sign is you think there's something wrong with you. You wonder if you're losing it or going crazy. When arguing with your partner, they'll tell you things like it's all in your head, or you don't feel good enough, or you can't seem to get things right with your partner. You think it's your fault, and if you tried harder or did better, the state of your relationship would improve. But in reality, there's nothing really wrong with you. The sixth sign is you trust the judgment of others over your own. Your partner has made you doubt what is or isn't normal in a relationship. They'll say things like, "It's normal to fight like we do," or "You know what makes a good relationship." So, when given a choice, you doubt your own judgment and think that the others have better logic than you do. You don't trust yourself and have trouble making your own decisions. The seventh sign is you think something might be off. You're not as happy and confident as you used to be. Your gut is telling you there is something wrong with your relationship, but you might be afraid to admit it or speak up. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all of our social media accounts down below. We would love to collaborate, connect, and support each other. If you or someone you know is experiencing any of these behaviors, don't hesitate to take action. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse and can be very devastating for anyone who experiences this type of manipulation.